It's the 50th anniversary of Fountain Lake football, and all season long, we're catching up with old friends, former players, former coaches that made an impact beyond their time on the gridiron as well. This week, we're going to be joined by a Fountain Lake High School graduate, a two-time All-State selection, three-time All-Conference student athlete. He was Garland County Super Sophomore of the Year, and now he's a captain in the U.S. Army. Captain Parker Ross joins us on the show this week. Captain Ross, how's it going? Good to see you.
It's good to see you, Mark. Happy to be here. Things are good. Recently relocated to Fort Hood, Texas. Getting ready to kind of kick things off with the Army.
Let's kind of start from the beginning. Tell me about a favorite story, favorite moment, favorite memory from your time wearing the jersey.
My favorite time in the backfield would have to be against Harding Academy when I was a freshman in the semifinals when I was playing running back and my older brother Mackenzie was playing fullback. My mom has that picture to this day, and I think that'll probably go down for me as one of my favorite Fountain Lake football moments. Those are memories that you'll always cherish.
You know, since your time on the gridiron, you joined the U.S. military, you're in the Army. Tell me how that began for you.
I made the decision that I was going to go to West Point. They started recruiting me my senior year to play football for them. So I get to West Point and start trying to play football, and I started to enjoy the military aspect of it. For those who don't know, you can go to West Point for the first 2 years risk-free. So until your junior year of college, you're able to leave, no obligation. The day you go to your first class of your junior year, you've affirmed that you're willing to serve a minimum time to the country in the Army. When I commissioned in 2021, which is when I graduated West Point, I commissioned as a field artillery officer and then kind of just took off from there.
Are there any similarities from transitioning from high school football player into military man? What's different? What's the same in terms of the physicality that's required to be successful?
When I look around at my peers and those who are successful in the military, not everyone, but a lot of them have a history of sports. I think the lessons you learn on the football field as a young man will carry you through the remainder of your life if you let it, if you really buy in. Mental toughness is one of them. Hot summer days in the state of Arkansas, that's tough. If you can get through that as a young man, the transition to military isn't that much harder.
This year you were promoted to captain. Tell us more for those that aren't as familiar with the Army. What does that mean for you?
Generally, you commission as a second lieutenant. You spend 18 months. That's kind of your trial run. You're learning the ropes. You're getting introduced into the military, and as an officer, kind of what you are supposed to be doing. After 18 months, you get promoted to the first lieutenant, and your responsibility has increased a little bit. But generally, your boss or your supervisor is going to be a captain. So now, the role I will be entering, I'll have a group of lieutenants that I mentor and supervise, and then I'll have anywhere between 50 to 100 soldiers that I could be responsible for advising, creating a plan, and hopefully doing our job and getting everybody home safe.
What's next for you? What are some of the goals that you have? I know your journey is far from over.
My goal short term for the military is to take a command of a firing battery. That should be coming up anywhere between 12 to 18 months from now. Generally, you're in command for anywhere between 18 and 24 months. Following command, that's kind of where I want to make my decision point of staying in or exiting the military. Here recently, actually, I've been thinking about potentially coaching football. It's always been my love. I kind of took a quick hiatus from it when I joined the rugby team at West Point, but football's always king in my heart. If there's an opportunity for that in the future, I would welcome it with open arms, but we still have a lot of decisions to make between now and then.
You mentioned your brother, Big Mac, Mackenzie Ross. Of course, football runs in the blood of the family. Anybody that knows the Ross family knows that. Let's reminisce a little bit, Parker, when you were walking the halls at Fountain Lake Charter High School. Who is somebody that you'll always remember as a role model, somebody that really helped shape you into who you've become today?
Mackenzie, of course, was an influential part of my development as a young man. He was a senior when I was a freshman, but I grew up with all of his buddies. David Alford was one of them. I always enjoyed watching him play. Cole Richards was another one of Mackenzie's really good friends that I had a close relationship with. And the age group right above me, Colby Spoon, was always one that I always looked to for sound advice. And defensively, he was one of the smartest football players I've ever played with. That guy knew the game better than anyone else on the field. He took me in when I was trying to learn the linebacker position, and so I would say he was a great role model for me in terms of the defensive side of the ball.
What piece of advice might you give to this generation of Fountain Lake football to find success not only on the turf, but off the turf as well?
I would say invest in your friends, invest in your teammates. Those relationships will last and they're super valuable, and I think they'll make you a better team. Additionally, listen to your coaches. Ask them questions. Try to learn about the game. Trust the process. It doesn't all have to happen right now. Keep the faith. You're going to face hard times and just kind of keep chugging along. Just take the hardship and adversity on the chin and learn from it and keep going.
Captain Parker Ross of the United States Army. Best of luck to you. Safe travels back to Texas where you're stationed, and can't wait to hear more of your story in the years to come.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
All season long, we'll be featuring former players and coaches that made an impact on their time at Fountain Lake Charter High School. This is 50 years of Fountain Lake football on 92.9 KVRE.